Clarence?
Benedict, baie dankie vir die geleentheid, man. Dit is lekker om hier te sit en 'n bietjie saam met jou te kuier vanoggend.
Ons sien julle heeltemal te min, maar dankie dat jy is volgens.
Ag, ons almal het maar ietsie om onsself nie besig te hou. So,
Dis waar.
ek waardeer jou tyd ook.
Clarence, vertel ek gou 'n bietjie van jou en die maatskappy, wat julle doen, waar jy vandaan kom.
We assist companies with compliance. We offer training interventions to companies and their employees, and then we also offer consulting services to businesses. So you're quite right. So with the initiative that us and the Chamber have come up with, that we'll be collaborating on going forward, we are going to be hosting our first session now on the 14th of June, here in George at the Town Lodge, and we're going to be dealing with the recently amended CCMA rules. So the CCMA rules were initially, prior to the amendments, came into effect on the 1st of March 2020. Well, obviously there were rules before then, but the most recent rules prior to the amendments came in, and the world has changed drastically since then. We know there was the advent of COVID, we know there's Microsoft Teams and Zoom, all these virtual meetings that have taken place, people are working remotely, it's business unusual, you know, that's a term we've come to know. So the CCMA have tried to keep up with all these changes in our country, and they've amended their rules. The amended rules came into effect just a few weeks ago, on the 24th of April.
Okay.
They've come into effect. There have been wholesale changes made. No less than 20 changes have been made from the 2020 rules. Yeah.
Okay, so that's quite important for businesses to know that they can't think, okay, well, I know how the CCMA works, you know, I'm just going to roll with it. They need to come to this workshop so they can see how it's changed and what they need to do in the future. Because if businesses, they can't think that they've been there 2 years before, so they know everything about the CCMA, and they will be okay with the next meeting. So they need to go to find out what the new regulations are.
Yeah, they would definitely need to attend.
Okay.
You know, Bernadette, it goes beyond just business owners. You know, we're looking at human resource practitioners, employee relations practitioners, union officials, shop stewards. You know, it's vitally important that all these people equip themselves with the necessary knowledge in terms of what changes have taken place. I even want to go as far as saying students studying business management, human resources, studying law, academics perhaps would like to attend as well, so that they can understand the impact that the changes has on the daily operations of the CCMA and the processes that are conducted. And you know, naturally there's always a place for attorneys to come and join and to sharpen their pencils.
But isn't it also true that you're actually a specialist in the field of CCMA because you have been helping out as a commissioner as well? So you've got inside info, not just what you've learned in books, but also the practical side.
I am in a very privileged position where I wear a number of caps. Yes, so outside of the business, I am involved at the CCMA in my capacity as a part-time commissioner, where I serve and I attend to various disputes, mediate disputes, arbitrate disputes, and try and bring businesses and the unions, or businesses and the employees, closer together as well. But the nice thing about it is that yes, I am in a position where I do also have the inside track on all the developments and what the practical application thereof is, you know, when it comes to dealing with these matters on a daily basis.
Okay, so that's actually fantastic. And then also, now we've dealt with the CCMA, but what will be the next subjects? Wat is die volgende onderwerpe waar jy gaan praat? Ons gaan 'n paar sessies hê. Ons gaan nie net een sessie hê nie. So geef ons 'n bietjie info oor die volgende sessies wat jy gaan hê.
Daar's verskeie sessies, maar die een wat ek dink vir, jy weet, die Suid-Kaap of vir George in die nabygeleë gebiede, een is wat seker op die stadium die belangrikste is die onderwerp dealing with day-to-day issues in the workplace. I said it earlier, it's not business as usual, it's business unusual. We're dealing with people that now have the right to smoke cannabis in their personal capacity or in their private homes. And you know, where do you draw the line? So how do you test for cannabis at work? How do breathalyzers work? We have, it's becoming more and more prevalent with the changing demographic of each province and areas that there are more traditional healers that are popping up and people wanting to make use of alternative remedies. How do we distinguish between a medical certificate from a registered practitioner versus a certificate that you would, for example, find from a traditional healer? How do we deal with agreements on overtime? You know, Bernadette, we have these weekly, we call them advice corner, #KnowYourRights, information bits that we send out in, you know, into the world via social media.
Okay, but let's come back to the sessions quickly. Okay, so the first one is on the 14th of June.
Yes,
So
CCMA
the
also.
CCMA one, and then also we have the dealing with the workplace day-to-day issues. That one is going to be broken in 2 sessions, and that's going to be July and August.
That's correct.
Yes.
So